Hey guys, Blue Bear Crypto back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about the state of play for the crypto market and just mining in general. We're going to be talking about profitability, how profitable is everything at the moment, also strategy. So at the moment it isn't profitable, so what are we doing instead? So let's get to it. Now, I know there is an issue with this rig, so one card is not registering on this, and also another issue that we've got is looking over at the thermometer. There's not much running in here at the moment, and they only come on, this one's due to come on at 12 o'clock, and they run for about 5 or 6 hours every night, and that's just a dry close off essentially. We need to fix this, and we need to go through state of play, profitability and strategy. Let's do it. So this is the S9J sitting nicely on the top when that is ready for use, and this comes down and goes into the dining room, and we have this running for a few hours in the night if rates are cheaper, just because this one uses probably the most electricity. I've just actually noticed as well, this fan's got a crack in it. Still works though, so no complaints. And I think it's just this side. Maybe these have been tightened down too much. Yeah, so this one is being used, so not a massive waste of money. Definitely not profitable or really close to being profitable. It's a lot more functional with Brains OS, so very happy that I can choose how much power this goes out at the moment. It's currently set to full power. I don't overclock it, but yeah, so this one just creates a ton of heat, warms the house up quite nicely, so that's good. And this is the KS2 Lite. I'll show current profitability on this one, but it has been running ever since the fix that came out, where we basically just reinstall the firmware. We are all looking good. It's not turned off or anything. I don't set the fan speed. I just let it run at whatever fan speed it wants to run at. It's a good combination of how much heat comes out. If the fan speed's too high, then you're just blowing like fairly cold air out. So it also saves electricity, because obviously the higher the fan speed is, the more using in electricity. But yeah, it's running nicely. This runs 24/7. This heats up downstairs, warms it up by a few degrees, and with how cold it's getting and how cold it's going to get, it definitely is helping out with keeping the central heating off, so we don't have to use gas to heat the house up. And this is the beauty of a creation that I've got with the KS0 Pros. These are also running permanently. I've also got the thermostat in here as well. So I've set my thermostat to turn on at 17.5 degrees, which is pretty cold, but it never goes near that now that I've got this running. So these don't make a lot of money at all. Compared to using central heating, you're actually making money. Whatever these make is just a bonus, and my strategy for Casper is to hold it until the coin goes up, hopefully massively for this bull run. I think everyone's feeling a bit optimistic if you're in Casper at the moment. So yeah, it's just a waiting game. So if anyone wants to reach out for any server installations, I would say this is a pretty professional job, but I've tried to make it so everything is fully accessible, so all the power supplies aren't hidden or anything, and everything's just swappable. It's as tidy as I could make it. Yeah, obviously it's not going to look too amazing.
All right, guys, Blue Bear Crypto's editor, Blue Bear Crypto, coming at you through the computer again. Yeah, this is the current state of profitability for the KS0 Pros. So as of about the 3rd of August on my rates were better than this, so they would have been, it probably would have stayed profitable for maybe a month or so afterwards, but yeah, they didn't last very long. I will say, I think the KS0 Pro was the most profitable for the longest. So if you got in buying these before any of the later editions, then you'd have probably benefited the most compared to if you'd have bought the KS0 Ultra. When the KS0 Ultra came out, that was when all of the ASIC hype just went in overload, and there was just so much coming onto the network in terms of hash rate. If you got a KS0 Pro when they first came out, you probably broke even or even returned your money now. KS2 Lite, it is not a profitable boy, but for us, that's not too much of a worry, because it is literally just a heater, and it is a pretty good heater, to be fair. I'm not focusing on actual money making as of right now. It's more letting it run and whatever we get at the end of it when Casper goes up. If Casper goes up, we will see what we are holding. For me personally right now, I am waiting for 2 of the nuclear cores to come back online. This is all of the nuclear setups in the UK. The Sizewell B site currently has 2 down, and that just means that the cost per kilowatt on average is a little bit higher just because these aren't taking the load. To give you an idea, all of these different things are everything that creates the supply for the electricity demand in the UK. And if we get rid of nuclear, it's just one big line, so it consistently just keeps it topped up compared to like solar, which is just here and there within the daytime. But yeah, nuclear is just a consistent cost saver if everything's running okay. So we're just waiting for that to come back online. When it does, we will probably get a better drop. So when we look at the renewable energy forecast, which is sort of our best indicator on how much we're going to be spending over the next few days, yeah, it just means with nuclear energy, the cost per kilowatt is going to be maybe a few p less. So that will be good. For the crypto markets at the moment, we're looking pretty good. It's funny because we're down, but Bitcoin is at $90,000. So yeah, and Solana is just tearing just consistently. It's really pulled itself back from the lows in 2023 when the whole FTX thing went off. So that is good. Our main play for this bull run will be Casper. That's what we've mainly focused on this time round. As you can see from when it hit its all-time high originally in November 2023, it's basically just jumped up and down. It's not really done anything. Same as everything else in the bear run, but the difference with Casper is the jump that it took before everything started going up means that it's just, in my opinion, probably projected to go a bit higher up. But I'm not saying this to make anyone interested in Casper. This is just my opinion. I also would like to know how accurate I am when we're maybe in a year's time and what's changed since. I think everyone's just waiting for an explosion on Casper. And just an FYI for everybody who's looking into what the best sites are to have a look at coins and start researching them. CoinMarketCap is a good all-rounder. I'd say if you want to start looking into a specific coin, it's just got a bit of everything. It's got social media sentiment, so it will just show you random posts related to the coins, which is the general idea on how people are feeling at the moment. It's got like exchanges, it's got news about the actual coins, so it just has a bit of everything compared to other sites that just have like the odd bits dotted around. So yeah, I really like CoinMarketCap. Bitcoin is still near its all-time high, 93, just under 93. So yeah, that's really good. Bitcoin is the bull that is running. We just have to wait a little while for the alt season to come, and that's when the real percentage gains come in terms of altcoins. So that is what I am waiting for, and when they come, I will definitely be taking profit on this run because I've waited since the last run. I started buying around this kind of time, and that's when I first got into crypto in 2021, and I watched it go all the way down. And this is mainly altcoins, so Bitcoin isn't relevant into this, but it gives you an idea on the timeline. And yeah, we are going back up now. Altcoins will follow shortly after. So that's the state of play at the moment. In a perfect world, the cost of electricity for me on average will go down and the profitability of coins will go up. So hopefully the stars align in the next few months. Traditionally, at this time of year, this is when the cost of electricity does go up, of course, because it's getting colder. A lot more people are using electricity, and yeah, demand is going up. But also at the same time with renewable energy, there isn't much wind to go around. So we don't actually get much for wind at the moment. So over the next few days, it's going to drop a little bit. And then these are the kind of periods that we are really waiting for. Haven't seen any plunge periods in a little while. That's all I've got for today. I hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe and let me know what your thoughts on the whole market situation is, and what you guys are doing just to keep afloat and keep going. And I'll see you guys in the next one.